guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming, and somebody on Twitter, The Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennessee, Shuichi's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! As soon as I step outside of the gym with my bag around my shoulder, I look around and notice someone's figure. Shuichi's leaning against the gym wall, his bag on one hand and his phone on another. He's staring idly at his phone without noticing that I've just gotten out. Shuichi? His ears twitch as soon as I call out to him. He looks up and greets me with a smile, his tail swaying a little behind him. There you are. Did your practice run late today or something? Sort of. A few of us just lost track of time, I suppose. Heh, I bet. I came here to ask if I could go to your place and spend a little bit of time with you after your practice. Oh, shit. But since it ran late, it's almost my curfew by now. I actually have to run in just a bit, or I'm gonna be late. Oh, right. Shuichi looks around for a bit before grabbing my wrist and tugging me. Well, what are you doing? Come with me real quick. Shuichi brings me to a spot between the gym buildings and the school's outer wall. The shadows of the two tall walls make the place seem a bit dark even with the sun's orange light shining in the sky. There. No one around here. What was that for? Shuichi takes one step closer to me, pressing me against the wall and leaving little room for me to stand. He quickly lowers his head and presses his lips against mine. I've already gotten used enough to kissing that as soon as the surprise washes over me, I close my eyes and kiss back. He playfully nibbles on my lips for a second or two before pulling away again. I didn't want to leave you without a kiss goodbye first. You dork! You risked being late just for that? Of course. I didn't get a chance to kiss you at all in a while. I needed to get it out of my system. To be honest, I could probably fool around with you for a little while longer, but then I'd definitely be late. I don't think my heart would be able to handle a makeout session in public just yet. That's a good point, too. Well, I'm gonna run now, and I mean that literally. I'm gonna run home so I don't take any more risks. See you tomorrow. See ya. For you. Jeez, he's such a big dork. But I suddenly feel really invigorated now. I guess it won't hurt to go for a jog and exercise a bit before I go home. Burn off the giddiness. June 17th, Saturday. Oh man, being able to have a lazy day again feels so nice. I spent the past week working my ass off and doing my best to catch up on my studies again. Having ambitions is such a chore, although I'm mostly doing this out of spite at this point, just wanting to show Shuichi up since he's always nagging me to put in more effort in my studies. He's such a goody two-shoes. Let's see, 1 second. It's really annoying. I mean, I love the dude to death, and he's a really good example most of the time, but dear God, stop preaching to me so much. And here I am, my weekend has barely just began, and my thoughts somehow have already floated to him. Great. I hate this. I really, really hate this. The sound of footsteps echoes from the staircase. I raise my head up from the couch where I'm lying down and try to have a look to see if it's either Aki or Mom that's coming down. You're up early. My younger brother's painfully neutral face welcomes me, not even a hint of a smile at seeing me. I went to bed early last night. I noticed, you've been going to bed a lot earlier lately, even before me sometimes. I can barely even stay awake anymore. My brain is way too overwhelmed. It's embarrassing to admit, but I've grown so used to slacking off that suddenly being all gung-ho about studying on top of practicing every day has me mentally exhausted. You barely even properly function and you're already overwhelmed? That doesn't bode well. Hey, I'll have you know that I've been studying a lot recently. Oh, that's new. Did you hit your head or something? How about you have a little more faith in me? I'm just trying this new thing where I try to be a good student again. Crazy, I know. This might just brighten up Mom's day when she hears about it. Why do you suddenly look so smug about it? No reason. Stupid little brat. Okay, I love you. Do you have no plans for today? I'm surprised you guys aren't getting together this weekend. What with it being the first free one after midterms and all. We did make plans for tomorrow. We're going out to celebrate Keiken's birthday, which I totally forgot was a thing. Profile updated. Wait, there's profiles now? Oh. There are profiles. Birthday, okay. Cool. Oh, I didn't know that either. Maybe I should ask Sayani for his number so I can wish him a happy birthday. You know, it worries me that you have all my friends' numbers. Not all of them. I just told you I don't have Keisuke-san's. Not what I meant. Don't you have friends of your own? I see you talking to mine more than anything. Do you think I just spend all my time alone when I'm at school or at the tennis club or just hanging out? Just because you don't have you don't know my friends doesn't mean they don't exist. We've had this discussion before. I still think I should get to know your friends, make sure they're a good influence on you and all that. No. Why not? Because I said no. I don't need a reason. Just no. I swear to God, one of these days I'll lose my patience and I'll smack you around a little bit for good measure. So I like to think, but realistically, there's no way I'd ever be able to hurt Aki. Curse my conscience for being such a pain in the ass. Well, I'll get Keisuke-san's number later. I need to get some food and then I'll be going. You're going out? Yeah, to the club. If I want to do better in competitions, there's no way around it other than practicing more. Aw, look at you being so diligent. It's cute. It's to be expected. I'm only really doing the bare minimum. Speaking of which, if you have a lazy Saturday, shouldn't you be practicing too? This kid is way too blunt. It hurts. Sometimes you just need a day off to recharge. Studying is hard and all that. It's nice that you're bothering to study now and all that, but that's the same thing I do, and I managed to do it while also having to cram school on top of it. You can afford to practice some more too. Would you stop policing everything I do? You're not our mother, you're my younger brother. Second, y'all. Water time. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Okay. Would you stop policing everything I do? You're not our mother, you're my younger brother. Excuses, excuses. You're not so cute at all. I don't want to be cute. But I didn't say... It's written all over your face. You're pretty easy to read sometimes. I hate this. The phone pipes up from the table, announcing to me that someone has sent me a message. Hang on a sec, I've got to check this out. Sure, I'm gonna go eat something. Aki walks off to the kitchen, opening the fridge door and checking inside. I reach down to the coffee table, grabbing my phone and lying back down on the couch. Hey, it's a message from Shuichi. Huh? Morning. You free today? We could use your help. That's odd. Shuichi never asked me for help with anything, to the point that it's mildly infuriating. Sure, what do you need? Pick you up in 20. But, wait, that's not an explanation? Ah, screw it, at least I have plans now. Aki, I'm gonna be heading out in about 20 minutes. Speak loudly so he can hear me from the kitchen, getting up from the couch to go up to my room. Wanted to give myself a quick brushing to make sure I'm presentable. Thank God I took a bath as soon as I woke up. Alright, I'll be out of the house in 10, so you'll have to lock up after you leave. Got it. Sometime later, Shuichi shows up to pick me up around the agreed-upon time, barely even saying a word as he does so. After only a few curt answers to my greeting, I decided to mostly follow behind him in silence, mulling over the questions I wanted to ask. He looks really tense for some reason. Things have been pretty nice with us during the rest of the week. Even our argument earlier was resolved and wasn't even an issue anymore. Did something happen to get him like this? Shuichi? Yeah? Is everything okay? Yeah. Did you really just answer me with the same word twice? You look a bit off today. Your face is scrunched up in a weird way. The husky stops in his tracks, turning around to face me with a sigh. Is it really? For sure. Is everything alright? It's hard to explain. I did a thing, and I need some support to deal with it. Oh my God, you didn't kill someone, right? That's not what this is, right? What? No, of course not. Why would you even think that? Just checking. Your imagination really concerns me sometimes. I can honestly agree with that. I've been giving what you said to me some thought. Oh, really? What about it exactly? Just everything. About meeting Mom again. Reconnecting. Really? That's great! If you say so, it's hard. I tried talking to Dad yesterday. I showed him my grades, how well I did on my exams and all that. I told him that I could do that well despite doing volleyball on the side. I asked him if I could still keep it up. I want to be hopeful that he said yes, but your face doesn't really give me much hope. Oh, Shuichi. If we weren't in the middle of a busy street right now, I'd give you a hug. He was happy that I got good grades. He complimented me a bit, which is rare, even pet me a little. I think he actually considered letting me for a second, but... Volleyball isn't a good extracurricular for a resume. If I have time to do that, then I should look for something more productive. Are you kidding me? It's like he doesn't have a point, I guess. I just hate it. As you should. He's being ridiculous. We can get in an argument about that later. I really don't want to talk about it right now. I just had to give some context. Context for what? The whole thing just made me decide that I really wanted to do it. I kept hearing what you told me over and over in my head, and I thought that, maybe. I asked Atoka to set things up for me. I couldn't bring myself to just message Mom directly after all this time. It felt too impersonal, and I definitely couldn't drop by unannounced. She told me Mom was on a shift yesterday, so we decided I'd visit today instead. I know it's a kind of a weird thing to ask. I know you'll probably feel awkward being there for the whole thing too, but as I was preparing myself for it this morning, I started to panic. I need you there with me, Yuu. I don't think I'll have the courage to go over without you there to give me emotional support. I'm scared. I'm really scared she'll be mad at me. What? There's no way she'll be mad at you. I already told you that. I hope so. I really do. I placed a hand on his shoulder, looking up at the goof with a smile on my face, trying my best to be reassuring. You worry too much. I know she'll be happy to see you. It's been too long, man. There's no way it hasn't been weighing on her, but I'll keep you company if that's what you need. And once you've gathered your courage, I'll leave so the three of you can be alone. I didn't ask you to come all this way to have you walk out. That'd be rude. You and I know I won't really belong in that. It's a family thing. And I'll keep you company until you feel safe, and then I'll find a reason to excuse myself. That's non-negotiable. Shuichi reaches up for my hand, grabbing the back of it and lifting it from his shoulder. He gently brings my hand to his face, pressing his cheek against my palm. Thanks, Yuu. I love you. Of course, no problem. This is really nice and all, but we're in public, man. What if someone looks our way? Shit, no, I can't panic right now. If I panic, then he'll panic. It'll be too much panic for us to deal with without panicking. Did I use the word panic too much right now? Is it alright for me to panic over that? Oh god, what is my mind doing to me? Man, you look so frazzled right now. I'm having a hard time not laughing. Shut up! I'm embarrassed, okay? Shuichi places a hand on top of my head, gently ruffling my fur and running his fingers through it with a bright smile on his face. You really are my rock, Yuu. Hope I'll be able to be the same for you when you need me to. That's some really embarrassing stuff you're casually spouting there, buddy. You bring it out of me. Nothing I can do about it. I certainly don't plan on hiding it either. Come on, I'm feeling a bit better now. We're not too far from the house either way. Better do it before I lose courage again. Is that something that could actually happen? We'll go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, check out our Patreon or our YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!